Hey there, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. As you know, on this channel we talk about how in life it's not only me and it's not only you, but life's ups and downs are universal. So today, on this wonderful day, I was thinking about something that I read in a book, and I'll put the book details in the description, but it's an interesting book. Someone mentioned it in a video that I was watching, and so I figured I'd take a look at it. It's called The Untethered Soul. And one of the it's a simple thing, but one of the quotes that I read, it said, before you had your current problem, there was a different problem. And if you're wise, you will realize that after this one's gone, there will be another. And that is just the flow of life. But in the midst of something difficult that you're experiencing, whether it be a problem or it be a circumstance or, whatever it might be, in the midst of that thing, you feel like it is everything when you're in the midst of that difficult time. You almost can't see beyond it because it is so engulfing. It's so large from your point of view because it's what you're focused on, and we know that whatever you focus on, it grows. And just past that, embracing the thought of this is an experience. I've had experiences that I didn't desire, and I will have experiences that I don't desire. And that is just a part of life. That is a part of life. So that, just framing your perspective and really being logical. It's very easy for us to be caught up in our emotions, so to say, as it's commonly said. It's a second nature. We don't even think about it. These emotions, these feelings, they come over us. And it's so easy to be engulfed in them and to be consumed by them. But what if we didn't? We have a choice. We don't have to be consumed by the things that are present, the things that are gigantic to us in our minds, because it's not the first time. It's not the first time. It's not the only time. And it's not something that to negate it or to downplay it, because I'm sure whatever I've experienced in the past, whatever you've experienced in the past, whatever I will, they're valid. They're real things. But it's really just to say how much of my time, my energy, my peace am I going to give to this situation, especially if it's something that you really can't change. For example, somebody might have a condition. Somebody might have a job situation. The first one, a health condition. Someone might have a job situation. Someone might have a relationship issue. Someone might have a parental issue. Either way, you're the parent or your actual parent. Either way, there are so many situations in life that there's sometimes nothing of your own self that you can do to change the situation, but it plagues you and it consumes you, and you're engulfed by it, and your body is stressed by it. It's consumed you. It's consumed you, and what can you do about that? About perspective. Our perspective shapes just about everything. Just about everything. You see people that maybe have, limbs that are, they maybe experience something, they're missing some limbs, but that person goes and they try to do this very difficult world sport, and they excel at it. You have some people that have gone through horrific things and they get on platforms and speak about it, and they are revered. People go through various things, sometimes the same thing as another person, but what changes or what distinguishes them is the perspective. Maybe some person went through something and they vowed to themselves that they would never get that low again. Or somebody might go through something and they're thankful that it didn't go another way, even though somebody else might be looking at them and be like, whoa, that was the worst case scenario, and they're like, no, it could have been much worse. I'm so grateful. So it just, our perspective really plays an important role. Also, there was a framing question. So when a problem is plaguing you, disturbing you, bothering you, frustrating you, what if you, instead of asking, what should I do about this? Instead of asking that, what if you ask, why is this disturbing me right now? And what can I do about it? Taking that approach is not easy, of course, because that is very tactical and logical, and sometimes when we're caught up in our emotions, tactics and logic are the farthest things from our mind, right? You want to feel. You want to sit in it. You want to wallow in it sometimes. But what if you took a step back from the situation and you really looked at it objectively? Okay, they say that I have X, Y, and Z. Or they say that, hey, you got one more week left on this job. Everybody's getting released. What can you do? What can you do about that? What part of me is disturbed by this? Is it my fear for the job situation, is it your fear of starvation? Okay, realistically, right? Maybe you don't have as much saved as you like, but you have some savings. You have a background in whatever it is that you're doing right now, and you've built up some sort of resume. Some people call it a CV, right? You've built that up. So the likelihood of you starving is probably low, probably very low. So if it's, I have anxiety now because we got 1 week left on this job and I know for sure I got one guaranteed last paycheck coming. Okay, you got one last paycheck coming. Maybe you have some savings. Will you starve? It's not likely. It's not likely. So really taking the time to be objective and evaluate your situation. Think about it from a different perspective, not the perspective where it's you're all in it. I feel the feels. I'm getting stressed. My sleep is getting impacted. None of that. Just, okay, this is the situation. What's the next move, right? Why is this bothering me? Why do I feel this anxiety in my body? What's going on? Why am I disturbed by this? Really getting out of the situation, stepping out of you in the situation, and just being objective. For me, this has been extremely helpful. And I hope it can help you too, for whatever it is that you may be dealing with, already dealt with, or one day will deal with something. But this is an approach that I have found to be helpful, and I hope it can help you as well. I really do. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. Leave a comment. Let me know if you think that this is something that is doable. And anything else you want to let me know. And share this video. If you thought of someone that maybe experienced something with you, or someone that you know is experiencing something, or just if you want to send someone the video and get their take on it. Maybe they know more details and you just want to get their perspective for whatever it is that you're experiencing. I'd like that. I think that could really help them. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and check the description box because I typically have like a worksheet in the description box. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.